Welcome to our talk show. Before we begin, we would like to make a disclaimer that everything mentioned in this show comes from personal experiences and opinions. We may refer to biblical references and teachings from the man of God, Prophet Philip Banda, but these are also subject to personal interpretation. Our goal is to share our perspectives and experiences, and we encourage our viewers to seek guidance and counsel from trusted sources before making any significant decisions in their lives. Furthermore, the views expressed in this show may not represent the views of Impact for Christ Ministries. We acknowledge that everyone has their own unique journey and circumstances, and what may have worked for us may not necessarily apply to others.
Two, one,
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Hi everyone, how's it going? My name is Ruben and
I'm
today...
Letabo.
Yes, you didn't let me finish talking,
Okay,
man.
sorry.
Yes,
sorry.
let's start again.
Okay.
Hi everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Ruben and today I am with someone very... I don't know what you are, but please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Letabo and we are your hosts for today. Welcome to today's live talk show.
Danko. As you can see by the thumbnail and the title, today our topic is more health related. We'll be talking about the benefits of the food you eat, the advantages and disadvantages, some of the stuff you shouldn't eat, some of the stuff you should eat. And before we go any further, we have our special panelists here today. Would you guys please introduce yourselves?
Good evening and thank you very much for inviting us. I'm Zanokolo Fuchane, working for the Department of Health, dealing with lifestyle diseases.
Thank you.
Nice. Awesome.
Hi guys, sorry, I'm not as serious as Pastor Zano. He's very, very deep. I'm Frank, and thank you so much for having me on the show.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, Frank is he's being humble. So this man, he's a qualified and professional who studied for this, what he's doing. He's a professional eatist. He eats. So hopefully today you'll know that some of the things you eat is not good and some is good.
Yeah, I look forward to that. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's go further. I would like to ask you, Mr. Zano. Sorry.
It's fine. You can call me Zano, that's fine.
Mr. Zano. What does it mean when someone says you are what you eat?
Thank you very much. When someone
Can
says
you please
you are
Yeah.
what you eat, it means whatever that you have consumed or whatever that you have put into your mouth will have an impact on your body. It will have an impact on your health. It will have an impact on your mental capacity, your brain health, your mental health, as well as your entire well-being. So it's very important to note that whatever that you eat, you consume, it will definitely have results in you. It has got consequences, whether bad or good, but it has got consequences.
And Frank, what do you understand by you are what you eat?
My first impression of you are what you eat is if I'm eating a pizza, then I am that pizza, you know.
Yeah.
But like when I thought about it a little bit deeper, I actually realized that whatever I feed my body and whatever it has is basically how my body will be, you know, based on whatever ingredient, whatever good and bad in the food is how my body will sort of like react and or adapt or adjust to whatever I've eaten. So that's my small understanding.
Yeah. By what I understand by you are what you eat, I eat a lot of cheese. So does that make me a cheese boy? On the note of cheese boy, You guys are probably wondering, what is this nice hoodie
Like,
that this man
why
is
are
wearing?
these people looking so hot?
Even Frank, you look very good.
Oh, thank you so much. You too.
Mr. Zano, we hope you'll get yours by the end of today. Yes.
Yeah,
So,
because
as
I
you-
was wondering why am I not given a
you
t-shirt?
didn't get the memo.
I'm
What?
the only one that is not putting on a t-shirt.
So as you can see by this beautiful hoodie that I'm wearing, straight out of impact. Do with that as you please. So straight out of impact basically means, straight from the house, as you can see, straight from the house. We speak different, we are taught differently by our father, Prophet Philip Wanda. So if you're interested in getting one of these for a very affordable price, you can visit www.estore.itvn.co.za. I'll say that again. www.
Wait, why don't you let me say it, bro?
Oh yes, please go ahead. Go ahead.
What's the website?
www.estore.itvn.
All right.
www.estore.itvn.co.za.
Wow. Please don't ask me to. Otherwise,
No. Oh,
I
please,
will mislead your viewers.
please sing it for us instead.
www.estore. No, don't ask me to say it. I really don't want to mislead our viewers at home.
Yeah.
Okay, so without leaving you guys outside, like Ruben said, you can catch this online and you can order anything, any color that you feel like is the one for you, which color that you like. Every information is online, I believe.
Yes.
So let's move on to the next question.
Yes.
I must ask. The next question is, should we pay attention to the kind of foods we eat, or anything is fine as long as it fills the tummy?
Yes, I would say so. We need to pay attention to what goes into our mouth. We need to pay attention to what we consume. As the theme for today is, you are what you eat.
Exactly.
So when you eat garbage, the results will be different as when you eat a healthy diet. Let me tell you one thing, that choosing to eat a healthy diet is a first step towards a happy and a healthy lifestyle. Remember, the Bible says, and the prophet has taught us, that people, they perish because of lack of knowledge.
Yes.
When we have the right knowledge, we will do the right things and the outcomes will be beneficial to us.
True.
We need to pay attention to what we eat, because I would say that we need food that will provide us with energy for the rest of the day. So if you don't know which source of energy to consume, then you'll be eating something wrong. And also, we need nutrients for growth and development, especially for our children. So if you are preparing food for your kids, the 6-year-old, the 10-year-old, you must know exactly why are you giving them. We need nutrients to stay strong and healthy. So we need a healthy food so that we can stay healthy. Because many people are struggling with obesity right now.
True.
And when you check, even if you run, you exercise, you run 21 kilometers, but as long as you don't pay attention to what goes into your mouth, that exercise will be a futile exercise. You will remain big and fat, and you will not achieve what you want to achieve. So it's very important that we pay attention to the type of food that we eat, because some of the food, they predispose us to a certain chronic illnesses. If you consume a lot of carbohydrates, you consume the bad fat. When you look at fat, there's a good fat and there's a bad fat. The one that causes cholesterol, high cholesterol, then it can predispose you to cardiovascular diseases. And also you find that you've got constipation. That means you are not paying attention to what you are eating. You are not taking a high fiber diet. Maybe the food that you are taking is just a refined food. You've got issues of I would say anemia. You should know exactly what to take. So it's very much important that you pay attention to what you eat. As I'm saying that people, they perish because of lack of knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
When you look at the types of food, I would say we've got 5 groups of food. If people, they know exactly what are those 5 group of foods, then they will definitely know the type of diet that they should eat.
I think for me, I usually don't guard what I'm eating.
Same.
I feel like what I like, I want it. I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna make that, and I'm gonna eat that. But without, and sometimes you get, maybe if you eat too much oil, you can get like ulcers, and you don't even know that this is what is causing. But you're just like, oh, it's normal pains. I'll just take medication. But you don't know like this is what I'm eating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think we should pay attention to?
On my side, I would say I only started paying attention to what I eat at a later stage, and I actually had to learn the hard way. When I was a lot younger than I am now, I would eat anything, kotas, bunny chows for English
So
speakers.
Ruben is right. You're an elitist.
I was, a very big elitist, but
retired
now
elitist.
I'm trying by all means to sort of like moderate that. How I say I learned the hard way was when I found myself in hospital. I was eating very unhealthily, and Mr. Sando spoke about like your lifestyle. I think something about lifestyle, and the way I ate, number one, and the lifestyle I lived. No exercising, no proper drinking of water, and even my eating schedules were so bad. Imagine eating something so heavy in the middle of the night and having to sleep, because sometimes when you eat a lot, you fall asleep because the food has made you to fall asleep. So I was just very, very, very bad, like in a very unhealthy condition until I got to hospital. And only when I came out of hospital, I actually realized that, wow, I have put on a lot of weight. When I faced a real life situation, I realized, okay, this is serious. I really need to do something. So, yeah.
It was really difficult to separate from food. You had to learn
I had to learn the hard way.
a new diet, which is
Like for instance, you find a person cooks rice, and they've got potato, they've got a pasta salad, they've got pumpkin. All those things, when you look at it, it's just starch. And let me tell you one thing. When you are taking more starch, it's energy. You get my point? So you need to make sure that you spend that energy. If you don't spend that energy in your body, it is stored in your body as fat. Then on the day you are hungry, your body will then convert now the fat back into energy, because you need energy that time. But then the problem is when that is stored in your body as fat and it stay around your waist. And I know many people, when they've got big tummy, they think they are making it, and they think that they are enjoying. Yes, they think they are enjoying life, especially sometimes married people. Your wife is really taking care of you. But let me tell you one thing. You are predisposing yourself to diabetes type 2.
Okay.
You are predisposing yourself to cardiovascular disease. When now you've got issues, your eyesight, you've got issues, your kidneys, you've got issues, you've got diabetic ulcers, then it will cause you. That's why it's very much important that you pay attention to what you eat. Because if we look at the types of food, you need to have carbohydrates, just a bit, whether you are trying to lose weight or not, but you need carbohydrates for energy, as I said. And also, you must have vegetables, the green leafy vegetables, your spinach that is rich in iron, your cabbage, you need to have your green beans. So those are the balanced diet we are talking about. You need to have protein. And even protein you get it from beans, you get it from peanuts, you get it from meat. But even the type of meat that you take, you need. And also you need fat, you need sugar, you need as well dairy products. So, but you need to eat on a limited amount. You don't have to eat a lot of dairy products, because from dairy product you still get the bad fat that will make you fat. and that will predispose you to some chronic illnesses. So we must have a very balanced diet. And let me tell you one thing, Frank, as you said, you would eat a lot. People should understand that we don't live to eat.
So
We
what do we
eat
live for?
to live.
That's crazy. What do we live? Oh, we live to eat. Wait,
No, we don't live to
Uh-huh.
eat. We eat to live.
we eat to live.
So that means you don't just eat because food is available. So you must have time. You must take your breakfast and have snacks and lunch. If I've eaten here after this show and when I go home, I eat because I'm given food, then that means there's a problem there.
Oh, there's a big
because
problem. I
I'm
have
not
a big
watchful
problem.
of what goes into my mouth. So it's very much important that we pay attention to what we eat, because you will become what you eat.
Oof. I have a big
Hectic.
problem, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I eat where there's food. Even if I'm full, I'm eating. I'm also not very conscious of what I put into my mouth. Like I just eat. And hopefully after today, I'll change.
I
Hopefully.
think also for me it's the time. I don't care what time is it. It's 2 a.m. I will wake up and I will eat.
But why should we have a big plate at 9 o'clock in the evening, whereas you are going to sleep at 9:30, and there's full of starch?
What effect does that have when you eat, and then let's say 30 minutes or 1 hour later
No,
you sleep? What effect does it have?
you
on
can eat, but know what type of food to eat.
Eat.
Okay.
Why do you eat that starch? Because you are not going to use energy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But some
And
of us
also when you are full, you will have regurgitation problems.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's when now ulcers come. Find that,
Yeah.
yes, the acid flows back.
okay.
So why do you eat? That means at least you need to stay a bit longer, maybe after 2 hours, then you can sleep.
Okay.
Yes, you can eat healthy vegetables, fruit, and then you sleep. And a bit of protein, then you sleep.
But I want to fry chips.
Not chips, quarter, and you use a bad fat to fry those chips, then you will be big. You won't you'll be offended when people are telling you that you are
Yeah,
fat.
That's been me.
Yeah, that's So when we move on, we're going to play a quick of POVs.
Yeah.
We had one of our youth teams to interview a couple of young, old, anyone. Is it young? Yeah. So they're gonna let us know on their types of food to eat and how their diet is.
Due to technical difficulties, I don't think we are able to play the video right now. Yeah.
So should we move
Yeah,
on to the
let's
next
move on.
question? Okay, so sorry about that. We'll come back on that one. Just hold on for us.
Yeah.
The next question, Ruben.
Well, so you were talking about food like to eat before sleeping. You said you have your options. So what are the most common foods that one can eat to like stay healthy?
As I said, fruit and vegetables. There's 5 major food groups.
Yes.
Fruit and vegetables. At least a day, eat 3 types of fruits. If I can ask, today did you have fruit?
No, I didn't have a fruit today.
Ruben, did you have fruit today?
I had fruit juice.
Did you have fruit?
I had a banana and I
Yes.
ate
At least
veggies
a
for
day,
supper, actually.
eat 3 types of fruits.
3 types of fruit.
And also, in your meal, there should be vegetables. As I was saying, at least you need fruit and vegetables that have got minerals, that have got vitamins, vitamin A, B, vitamin C, iron, they've got magnesium, zinc. But most people, they prefer to go and buy supplements instead of eating healthy.
Oh.
In the morning, you must eat a high grain, the high fiber diet, cereals. It helps you because it's a high fiber diet to loosen up your stools. When you don't eat fruit, you don't eat high fiber diet, you don't drink water, you are always constipated and you wonder why. Because why? You are not eating healthy. There's no need for you to go and buy a laxative. Start eating healthy. Eat fruit and vegetables. Eat a high fiber diet. You need your protein, as I said. Protein is very, very, very important for tissue repair. Protein is very important for your brain health as well. Protein, you get it from meat. You
Oh, I
get it
love
from
meat.
eggs. And that's why even in the morning, your diet, there should be at least much protein, eggs, bacon, macon, whatever you take. Beans, you can't say it's expensive. Beans are very cheap. Peanuts, you get protein even from there. And also, you need to get the dairy products. Like you are taking cheese, you are taking milk. Remember, milk has got calcium.
Okay.
It's very good, especially for your kids, for your bone development. Even when we are growing older, remember, because of degenerative processes when you are growing older. So your bone mass, your bone density, it becomes a bit weaker. So you are prone to falls and then you sustain fractures. So you need to make sure that you're taking at least dairy products that have got calcium, milk, and others. And also, I think I spoke of protein, I spoke of carbohydrates, fruit and vegetables, I spoke of the grains, that has got carbohydrates as well. Carbohydrates, as I said, but most people, you know what is tempting is that carbohydrates, they make you feel full.
Like
You
pop.
find that a person has got a plate, the plate, 90% of the plate is pap. And then there is no vegetable.
Yeah.
And then there is no, yes, meat is there, but why do you take a lot? Because you just need a carbohydrate like the size of this
Okay.
of this fist. Then you mix up your vegetable. There's yellow, like your carrots, your pumpkin. Those that are rich in vitamin A, they are good for your eyes, for your eyesight. So there's so much that we can, but what is very important is that let us eat healthy. Let us eat a balanced diet. Watch over what you eat. I'm not sure when you buy something, especially people, they like quick fix, takeaways. You go to KFC. KFC is fried. It's very oily. It has got that skin that has got the bad fat. And I'm telling you, you will be increasing in size and you'll be increasing in weight. So it's very much important even on how you cook your food. It's better you boil your vegetables. It's better you grill your meat instead of just frying and frying and frying. And there's got good fat and bad fat. We've got good fat. That is your the fat that you get from the vegetable oils, the fat that you get from olive. We've got your bad fat, the one that predisposes now to some cardiovascular illnesses. So we need just to balance our diet and try and make sure that in a day we've got all these. And we must drink a lot of water, 6 to 8 glasses per day. People now are so consumed, they are taking energy drinks, more fire. People are no longer sodas. Those are things that make us grow bigger because they've got too much sugar. Sugar, again, is energy. When you take sugar, Coke, it's stored in your body as fat, and then you'll see you'll be round around your waist. Because why? You may say, I'm not taking fatty food, but why am I growing big? Remember, the body, it takes that energy, and you cannot use all that energy. You must look at the nutrients, the labels of every drink you take. How much sugar is there? So people must try and avoid the soda drinks, must try and avoid the energy drinks, and try and drink water, 6 to 8 glasses per day. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for that. You've said a lot, and I'm sure you still have more to say.
Yes.
And we'll just take a quick break for now. And as you are on your break, don't go for a snack. Go for a fruit. Thank you. Catch us right after the break. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm excited.
It's such a great experience to come.
What a precious moment.
Introducing Mr. and Mrs. There is no better place to restart your Christian journey than to go on a pilgrimage to the land of milk and honey, the land that is mentioned more than 2,000 times in the Holy Scriptures that we read, the land of Israel. Join the man of God, Prophet Philip Banda, as he makes the annual pilgrimage to the Holy Land of Israel from the 6th to the 17th of August, 2023.
Welcome back, everyone. So I think now we can go to what the people had to say. We asked a few people if they are aware of what they eat and how it affects them. So let's just go straight into that, and yes, we'll discuss afterwards.
What's good, YouTube, ITVN viewers? We're here with Low-Key Flex, and today we're going to be doing, some public interviews, getting people's point of views on why they eat what they eat and what it does to them. Because did you guys know that you are what you eat? In terms of your body reacts to what you eat, your skin, your energy, your mood, everything. Most of the things on you is inspired by what you eat. So what you eat is very important. So today we're going to be finding out from people why they eat what they eat, and also ask them maybe what's their favorite food. Let's go. Okay, so like today I'm here with
Kanyo.
Yeah, you so tall, my boy. So like did you know that you are what you eat?
Nah. Actually, I don't care what I eat. I just eat anything. That's it that I like. I don't care what I eat.
You don't care what you eat?
Yeah. I don't care
but
what I eat.
Did you know that you are what you eat?
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Okay, so you don't even care. You don't know what you eat, why you eat, and you just eat.
Yeah, just eat.
You just eat.
Just eat.
Okay. He just is, and that's why you told that.
Yeah, food is the fuel to the body.
Food is the what? Nice tune, my boy. I'm here with
Trisha
and
Anzani.
Okay, so did you guys know that you are what you eat?
I am what I eat.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know.
You didn't know?
Mm-mm.
How do you make your decisions when eating?
I go with what I'm feeling.
Okay. As in like cravings?
Yes.
Okay, and you?
Firstly, I don't eat. I chow.
Oh.
But
okay.
But I agree. I go by what I crave or what's at home.
Oh, what's at home?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so what's your favorite food?
Come back to me. Huh?
Let's go.
Pap, sombe, chicken, rice.
Okay. That's dinner so far.
Yeah. Oh, Doritos.
Okay.
The blue flavored. Ooh. In case anyone wants to surprise me.
You should watch the show in it so that you know why you eat what you eat. Is it? Always stay lit. That's it.
Yo, I'm hungry now, so don't judge me about what I eat.
Yep. I'm here with
Grace.
Okay, Grace. Why do you make decisions on what you eat? Like, why do you choose what you choose?
Me, for my health.
For your health.
It's good for me.
Okay. What's your favorite food?
Fried rice. What?
Like, you know, like the Nigerian rice.
Oh, okay. We are. What's good? Why do I keep on greeting? Yo, yeah, I don't know.
Just say welcome back, ITVN. Oh, hi, ITVN.
Yeah, so today I'm here with
Shami.
Shami. Did you know that you are what you eat?
Of course I do.
Of course. Tell me why. Do you say so? Why?
Oh, thank you so much to all of those who were asked questions. And I just want to hear from you, Frank. Is everything that Mr. Zano was talking about, has it always been like common knowledge to you, or you're learning today? And
Honestly, absolutely not. You know, there is something that Mr. Zano said about the starch having to be the size of your fist. You know, sometimes this cultures that we grow up in tell us, no, a man must eat.
Yeah,
a man must eat. So the whole dish will be full of pap, and you know your meat is like, it's like this, and then the whole dish is full of pap, and then you know you eat, and I think most of us, especially the younger generation, the younger people, I think we struggle a lot with our eyes. There is so much advertisement. There's so much McDonald's this, KFC that, and we just eat with our eyes.
True.
I was that. Let me not generalize.
I am that.
I'm sort of coming out of that. You know, like I eat with my eyes. When I see something, I just want to eat it. Genuinely, I didn't know most of the things that have been shared here today, and thank you. Even on behalf of those who are watching, I just say thank you. You know,
I think for you to remain healthy, to maintain that healthy lifestyle, you need to be very, very self-disciplined.
Yes.
And you need to have self-control. Other people will say, when you were poor, you were healthy. Now you've got money. Look what has happened. You are so fat. Because why? People, they are eating with their eyes.
True.
You see KFC, a smell, you drive in. There's drive-thrus now. Everything is accessible, quick and fast. McDonald's, you are eating 3 types of food from different companies, McDonald's, King Burger, and KFC in a day. So you really need to be very, very disciplined if you want to remain healthy.
Yeah, I also feel like when we, in terms of when we go to the store, I wouldn't think when I'm buying maybe groceries, let me check, does this have calcium? Does this have, for me, I'm imagining what I can eat that with. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cook that. I don't care whether it has calcium, it has, I don't even know most of carbon, what? I don't.
Carbohydrates.
Yeah, so I feel like sometimes also we don't have the information that we're getting right now, that this has calcium, this has this and that.
Yeah.
So I think, we're actually learning.
Yeah, as Mr. Zano said, actually he's not the one who said it, but it's he did mention it. My people will perish because of lack of knowledge. So we don't know what we're eating, and even when we drink, sometimes like we don't look at the back of the bottle that lists the protein, the amount of sugar, and the carbohydrates or whatever there is there. And yeah, I'll just go through a few comments now that we've gotten. Our first comment is from Gloria, who says, I'm guilty of eating unhealthy, knowing very well it's not good for me. Sometimes we eat the way we eat because we didn't prepare healthy food and tend to resort to what is available.
That's
Yeah, it's true. I think most people are caught up in that.
Yeah.
People, they don't take time to prepare for food. People, they just take what is available. I can quickly go to Nando's and have something and sleep. That's where the problem is. But it has got consequences, short-term and long-term consequences. So you are planting a seed and you will reap it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's true.
So what is available? It means also money is available, because not all of us can afford Nando's just like this. Oh, I feel like Nando's. Let me get Nando's. Yeah. So money is
but
also.
Nando's is much healthier because it's
Really?
grilled.
Thank you.
Yes, but the chips. No, but as compared to KFC, as compared to King Burger, as compared to Hungry Lion, it's much healthier because those ones are fried. Yes.
And not to dwell in on certain types. I'm not gonna mention most food
Brands.
stores, but the food now it's like processed, but it's not good. The other time there was a video. I don't know if you've watched it. The rat inside chicken. There's baby foods now. Those I think what is it called? It's like yogurt, but it's not yogurt. There was kind of like, it was not appealing. So I also think our diet also.
I think on that, because of how much we are living in a fast time. Everything is fast. Everything is fast food. Everything is this. I mean,
fast life.
Fast life. Yeah. Like take a look at how chickens are born today and tomorrow they're so big all of a sudden.
Yes.
So I think there's the culture of, okay, let's take this and add this to it so that we get something very fast, because we need to feed our customers, we need to feed our people.
But let me tell you one thing, those chickens are given growth hormones so that they can grow faster. You take it, you ingest it. The very same growth hormone that was in there. That's why you find that sometimes boys have got a bit of breast.
Come on now.
You get my point. It's very advisable that you take plants, vegetables, fruits. Daniel fast is not a punishment. You'll remain healthy.
Okay, so we have another one from our viewers, Faith. She says, why is it that despite taking sodas occasionally, some of us don't gain weight? Also, how can I gain weight? So she wants to gain weight. I think it's a question that I was battling myself with. There are those who eat, who chow, but they don't gain weight. And so she's asking, how can she gain weight in terms of eating?
I think it depends with your genetic makeup as a person. And number one, you find that this person eats a lot of carbohydrates, soda, doesn't choose what to eat, but the person is still, the body size is still small. Other people have got a good metabolism. Others, their metabolism is very, very slow. And you cannot compare yourself with others. Even if you are the same blood type, you find that your lifestyle is the same, but the effects are different. So I wouldn't say do this for you to gain weight, but don't gain weight. Look at your BMI. There's what is called BMI, the body mass index, where they calculate your height by your height by your weight, and then it will tell you if you are in the right weight, you are overweight, you are obese, or what. But remain healthy. Keep your weight within the normal ranges. I think it's below 21, between 18 and 21. Yes. Keep it to that. So I don't see a reason why a person will say, I want to gain weight, because it's very difficult really to lose weight.
Yeah, but I don't think maybe she means like overly weight. I think she wants to, there are those who don't go above 30, like a size 30, and it's difficult to find your jean because you have to buy a jean and then go and cut it still to fit you. So I think maybe they want to be on a normal weight, but maybe the fear also is once I go to that weight, it will keep increasing now. I cannot maintain or control that same weight that I'm going to be on.
That is why I say you need to know yourself. For instance, I know myself. If I can eat pizza, maybe 2-3 times in a week, the weight, especially around the waist. If I take KFC, if I'm not mindful of what I take, I'm telling you, I've got, I think my genetic makeup, I quickly gain weight and very, very difficult to lose weight. I'm really fighting to maintain my body, and I still need to lose weight to be below 80 kilograms.
You mentioned metabolism, a fast and slow metabolism. Does your metabolism change its speed, like over time? Because I remember when I was young, I used to eat a lot, but I wouldn't really gain. But now I eat a lot, and I'm gaining constantly. So does the speed of your metabolism change, or?
Yes. As your age progresses, there are so many factors that affect your metabolism. If you are not active, if you are not eating the right, like your fruit and veg, they will increase your metabolism. You are not drinking water. And also as your age progresses, you are physically inactive. Other people, they eat a lot, like Frank was saying, as a man. When we grew up, they say a man must eat because a men were regarded as hardworking. There's a lot of things that they need to do, house chores that they need to do, lifting heavy weights and this, and they are spending that energy. Because what is dangerous is to eat a lot of carbohydrates that are full of energy, and you don't utilize that energy at all. Take that energy, eat during the day, and work very hard, spend that energy. Otherwise, if you don't spend it, your body will bank it, but it will bank it as fats in your body. Hence now you see that you are gaining weight.
So I want to ask Frank, over your years of eating
when it was
from since you're young, for us the young people, how is it now when you're changing your diet? What are you sticking to? How are you disciplining yourself to not say, you know what, I'm not going to eat this burger right now. I'm not going to buy that. I'm not going to...
Okay, you know, they always say start slowly, right? Because if you rush, you'll crash. So it starts off by reducing the amount of slices of bread that I have every morning. I mean, I used to finish a whole loaf.
I finish a whole loaf.
You finish a whole loaf? I don't know, bro. You got to deal with that. But, like, I used to finish a whole loaf. And there was a point where I'd be home alone and, like, everyone is gone. I'd literally go out to buy eggs and have beans as well. You know those fast cooked beans? So I would get home, I'll prepare all of that, and I'll clap that thing, bro. Like, I'll finish the whole loaf. And I'll sit the whole day. Or I'll play PlayStation the whole day. And, like...
And then when mom comes back to cook...
And she cooks, and I still eat. And she still feeds. You know, she'll still put a lot of food. So, yeah, but then now I've started reducing, you know, like... I eat 4 slices now, you know.
Tango. From 18 to 4.
From 18 to 4, you know.
You still need to reduce.
I still need to reduce to 2, yeah.
4 is small.
Yeah, because a lot of bread is also not healthy.
Oh.
Yeah. Remember, you don't live to eat. You eat to live. So you don't have to be full for you to stop eating.
Oh, my perspective needs to change.
And I remember I used to be big on white bread, and which used to be very... It resulted in bad things. But yeah, so now I must stop. Yeah.
And let me tell you one thing. In the times that we're in, the research has shown that there's high prevalence of lifestyle diseases. Lifestyle diseases is hypertension, diabetes, cancers, and so forth. But let me tell you one thing. Hypertension, in the olden days, we knew it as the diseases for the elderly. But right now, you will still find a 16-year-old with hypertension, uncontrolled hypertension. Diabetes type 2, we used to know it as a disease for elderly. And let me tell you one thing, obesity is categorized as an illness. So yes, it's a chronic illness. So when you go to a healthcare facility, they take your weight and they look at you, Frank, you are short, but your weight is 110. Yes, they look at your BMI and then they will diagnose that you have got obesity. So all those things, there's high prevalence of chronic illnesses in younger children, in our youth, as when you compare even also with elderlies, of which in the olden days, those illnesses, they used to be more prevalent in elderlies. But these days, times have changed because people, they eat a lot, they eat junk, people are inactive, people are stuck in their gadgets. You go home, a child is busy playing with the gadget, people are watching television, people are busy with their playing those where they play games. PlayStation, yes. People can hardly. You go to the shops, you take your car, you go to school, people are dropped at school. From your house into your car, you come back into your sitting room, you are busy with your gadgets. Everything. You want to go and buy food, now there's delivery. You Uber Eats, everything. Most people now are inactive.
Yeah.
People are not active, people are not exercising. They are just eating and eating. And it's so unfortunate that, as Gloria was saying, you find that you don't have time to prepare for your food. You take what's easier and easily accessible, junk food.
Thank you for that. So we have a question from Yantle who says, so is it possible for us to maybe eat takeaways or snacks every now and then, or should we eat healthy all the time?
No, other people will say, okay, Friday I will have a takeaway. But during the week, the rest of the week, at least be disciplined. At least most people Fridays, they don't cook. They go for takeaway. And you don't have to eat the whole pizza, 12 slices of pizza. No,
I'm guilty.
Just take 2 and you are fine. Why do you have to buy 5 pieces of KFC alone? Don't be a food killer. Just eat to enjoy the food. Yes, just eat to enjoy the food, because all this unhealthy eating has got consequences. You feel so tired. You feel so. Even performance at school, your mental capacity, it slows down. Even your intelligence. Yes, you can't study. You are always sleepy because of what you eat. You are what you eat.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. So basically, what you eat also affects your mindset, your appearance, and even skin as well.
Yeah, skin. Because when you eat healthy, your skin and your health, your hair, you must have a well-nourished hair, shiny, black, looking good, nice. It's what gives you that glow look. But people, they don't eat healthy. Your skin, you've got pimples all over. There's teenage, puberty stage. This side, you are eating junk, and then there's pimples. You cannot really take care of yourself. Let's take avocados. Avocados are good for your skin. Yes.
What about pizza and avocado?
Avocado on pizza.
Yeah, avocado and pizza.
But you find that 90% is pizza starch, and it's just 0.5% avocado on the pizza.
All right. We have a comment from G-Light Music who says, I feel guilty because I've been drinking Coke while listening to Pastor Zano. And then we have a question from Nande Komba, who is vertically challenged like Frank.
So I think Frank should answer this specific question.
Wow.
So Nande says, I have a question. Does weight affect height?
No.
Pillar.
Remember, that's how God has created you.
Huh.
That's actually,
If you've got
actually a good question.
yes,
yeah.
weight does not affect height.
Wow.
Really?
But
your height and your weight, it will determine if you are.
But when you become more voluptuous, okay, let's say voluptuous. Yeah.
What does
I don't want to say fat. No.
Oh, okay.
When you become bigger, I feel like you go shorter.
No, you just look shorter. You are shorter. You are. It has got nothing. Your weight has got nothing to do with the impact on your weight, on your height.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's how you are. There's nothing you can do to say I want to increase my height, but you can control your weight.
Frank, are you listening?
Is it not too late for me to grow taller? I think I've passed that stage already.
Yeah.
So there's another question that I don't know if you can be specific. Is there certain types of food that can cause cancer that we should be aware of? Maybe like too much meat. Maybe I think cancer right now is the one thing that is also big around. It can happen in small kids, can happen in older people. So usually we're told that it's like if you eat something too much now, it won't affect me now, but it'll affect me when I'm grown, older, maybe in my 40s, 50s. Is that true? And what kind of food causes those kind of types of chronic diseases?
I would say, for instance, when you look at cancer, it's a lifestyle disease as well. And again, it's hereditary. that means you can take it from your
family
parents, your genetic makeup. But then unhealthy eating, it also contributes for you to have cancer. People that are smoking, people that are drinking, lack of exercise. When you are exercising, when you are staying away from alcohol, staying away from smoking, you are reducing the chances of having cancer. For instance, we know that lung cancer, it's written even there, smoking causes cancer, but people, they still take. But it depends on the type of cancer. But I wouldn't say when you take this type of food, it will cause cancer. But then when you look at what is being, like for instance, Frank mentioned that the chickens that we eat, it's born today, tomorrow it's on the shelf, or it's a meal. The chemicals they've put there. But even though that has not been researched, but I could say that it can have an impact on the lifestyle diseases. As I'm saying, the best thing that we can have, the vegetables. Let us try being as natural as we can. If you're having meat, you know, when you go home in the village, that village chicken, it's so nice and tasty. This one, sometimes you don't even know what you are eating.
It's true.
Yes, it can have an impact on or an effect on you having cancer. But cancer is basically caused by unhealthy lifestyle as well as is hereditary.
I actually have a question. I've heard this several times, but seeing that you're a professional in this field, is it true that ginger and lemon can actually help to reduce the risks of cancer, and also helps to like kill some cancer cells?
Yeah, I think the prevalence of cancer, if it was just like that, as is like that, it was going to drop. Look, in hospitals right now, the queue, if you've got cancer, especially in public hospitals, for you to be included in the chemotherapy, the booking, you will get a date now for January. That's how packed it is. People are sick. Others, by the time now their date comes, their cancer is already advanced. If it was easy to just use ginger and lemon, it was going to be easy. Yes, it may have an impact, but I'm not sure if that has been, there's evidence, scientific evidence to that. But all I can tell you that the queues to manage cancer in our hospitals are very, very long. You need money, and it's very, very expensive now. Most people, if they diagnose you with cancer now, you want treatment now, you must have money and go private. But otherwise, if you are just utilizing the public sector, the queues are very, very long. So it's not, yes, it may have an impact, but I'm not sure if that is scientific.
We have a comment here from Lungile Koza who says, ladies, if you eat healthy, you don't suffer from period pains. I know for a fact. What can you say about that?
That's very interesting.
She says, ladies, if you eat healthy, you don't suffer from period pains. I know for a fact.
I want to reserve my comments to that because I'm not sure, and also I'm not I don't experience some menstrual cycle and that process, so I choose to reserve my comments.
I think because I'm a lady, I can a bit, but it works different for every woman. It really works different. I don't think it matters. For instance, I eat, but I don't get them, and when I get them, I eat chocolate, and it's okay for me. Some say they use different types of, sanitary pads, which works for them. So I think it can contribute to eating healthy, but I don't think it can't erase the entire thing. I don't think it lies on eating healthy only. So.
But let's just stay healthy. All I know is that there's benefits.
Okay, so how can one fix bad eating habits?
I think as I said earlier on, I think I alluded to that one needs to be disciplined. It's a choice that you have to make. Number one, if you don't acknowledge that you've got a problem, for instance, if you know that you are obese and people keep on telling you you don't see a problem, you will not bother by doing the right thing to reduce obesity. No. One needs to be disciplined and one needs to be knowledgeable. Knowledge is power.
Yes.
Not, in fact, just knowledge, applied knowledge, because most people, they know. Let me tell you one thing. We were taught all these things, the 5 groups of food when we were learning in our primary schools. But
Actually,
the problem
can you
is
break it
we're
down for
just
us now?
learning just to pass.
So what are the 5 types of food?
I mentioned fruit and vegetables.
vegetable?
I mentioned fats and sugars. I mentioned carbohydrates. I mentioned protein. Starch is carbohydrates. I mentioned dairy products.
Okay.
Yes. People, they know these things, but they don't apply them. So people needs to be knowledgeable and apply that knowledge. And also, you need to have a goal in life. If you don't have a goal and for instance, you must know why you are eating. Because if I'm knowledgeable, I must know. Most people, they wake up in the morning. They start first day in the morning breakfast is pap.
That's me.
Yes, pap and meat. Lunch is still pap. Really, why can't you just have eggs? Why can't you have cereals?
Speaking of
Why
eggs,
can't you have a porridge with milk?
how many eggs should one have?
I would say 1 or 2.
Oh.
Okay, because there was a study that I read that only 4 eggs per week. You're not allowed to have like more than 4 eggs per week.
And what did they say? What was the reason? What are the
cancer.
dangers?
So now eggs cause cancer. How, guys? What are we supposed
there's
to eat
different
now?
there's different perspective because
Yeah.
egg is a protein. Yes, you need eggs because it's a protein for repairing of your worn out tissues.
True,
Remember, when you've been working throughout the day, there's tissues worn out, you sleep and your body will automatically repair itself, restore and revive itself, so that when you wake up in the morning you are fresh. So you need, but too much of a thing is dangerous. I would say that.
Yes. Too much of anything is dangerous.
It's dangerous, yes.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, well, we have it.
Yeah. And we conclude. Thank you so much, Mr. Zano, for coming today, and
thank you, Frank, for
Yes.
sharing us on
thank you.
eat history.
Frank, what are a few points that you can say you took away from today?
Number 1 is discipline. Hey,
Yes.
Number 1 is discipline, and a very, very important thing that Mr. Zano said that actually brought an enlightenment to my mind is you don't live to eat, but you actually eat to live. So that means I shouldn't be controlled by the looks of the food, the smells and everything. I should eat what is necessary for me to live on to the next day. I think those are just the 2 things I would like to mention.
Yes, you must eat smaller portions. 3 meals a day will suffice. In between snacks. Snacks, it's your fruit and veg. Yes. Drink lots of water. Those are healthy practices that we need to adhere to. Have enough breakfast in the morning. Yes. Eat when it's necessary. Sleep enough. 6 to 8 hours. And drink 6 to 8 glasses as well. So we just need to...
How big is 1 glass of water? Like how many milliliters?
It's
for
about
example?
200 to 250 mils.
Of water?
Yes.
Okay, so 250 mils times 6.
Basically 2 liters a day.
Yeah, 2 liters a day.
Okay.
Yes. Frank, you're brilliant. Frank is a professor, a
That's
maths
amazing.
professor.
He has experience in this sort of it, so he had to.
Yes, but all I can say is that as much as you are mindful of what you eat, also exercise, be physically active. At least 30 to 60 minutes exercise in a week. Try and walk. Even if you don't have to run a marathon, but try and exercise. Your house chores, wash a car. Your car, you can wash it yourself instead of taking it to the car wash. Do your gardening. That's working. Do your washing. Walk to the spaza shop. Walk to the shops. Instead of just using your car or calling in Uber to come and fetch you. But be physically active, because just eating healthy alone will not help you. mix it with physical activity.
All right, thank you so much. As we are concluding, thank you so much for coming, Mr. Zano. Thank you so much, Frank. Thank you so much to me. Thank you so much, Litabo.
And don't forget to thank our viewers,
Thank
for,
you, viewers, for
watching.
watching.
And I hope you've learned a lot on today's talk show.
Yes.
That you are what you eat. So
yeah, just another on the last note, don't forget that you can cop this amazing hoodie.
we can see
and
some of
t-shirt.
y'all commenting on our merchandising. Thank you so much. Don't forget to purchase online at
www.estore.itvn.co.za.
Yo,
Thank you so
you
much.
feel me?
I know. I deserve a t-shirt as well.
So stay tuned for tomorrow.
Yes, thank
We'll
you
be
so
back.
much, everyone, for watching. Tomorrow, same place, same time. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on social media. Until we see each other again, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.